So hello and welcome to another episode of Boyfriend to Death 2 Fresh Blood. In today's video, we will be continuing the Kane's route. Hopefully this time we won't run into another long dialogue with Damien or any other character. But yeah, let's continue. And I think I have something saved in 63 that I want to click. Yeah, wait. I will say go look in the bedroom, right? Yeah. Click on the phone. Perfect. Now let's skip this. Wait, where? I don't, ask him to stop. Wait, where did we end up? I guess look for phone. Yeah. This is where we left off. In the last episode, we went with Damien and completed his everything in the church, everything there was possible. And yeah, now let's call for Cain, because we never called for Cain in the last episode. I retracted my hands and took a deep breath in. Cain! I screamed at the top of my lungs, and Damien took his hand back. What the fuck are you doing? We quickly looked around, but nothing came. You. Damien bit back his words and took a step back. You deserve whatever he does to you. Damien ran into the next room, and the floor let out a low rumble. I could hear clapping behind me and quickly turned around. Good job. You should have went with him. Kane charged forward, and I felt my arm separate from my body. I'll teach you to touch my things. I fell to my knees as my arm started to bleed out. Kane stood over me and put his foot on my head. What the fuck? Pathetic. He pushed my face in my own blood, grinding his heel into the back of my skull. I could only struggle until the blackness took over. You died. Kane cut off your arm. What? What the hell, man? He cut off my arm just like that? No, nothing else? Wait, no. That's it? We could already done that in the last episode? Let me see. Again, cut off your arm. Alright. Well, rip my arm, I guess. I'm never getting it back. Never mind. Let's try a different ending this time. Do we start from... No, let's not. Escape. No, main menu. Misclicked. Sorry. Or, yeah, why not? I don't... You... Taxi. Yeah, my name is Taxi. Now that we are done, I was trying to get that secret ending. I was talking about the previous episode of Cain helping us, and this time I see little heart for Cain. Let's see what is that all about. I retracted my hands and took a deep breath in. Cain! I screamed at the top of my lungs, and Damien took his hand back. What are you doing? Before Damien could even react, I watched his arm separate from his body. Oh god damn! Oh, okay, I am screenshotting this. Oh god damn! Damien let out a blood-curdling scream as he held his arm socket and fell to the ground. Kane walked up behind him, licking his fingers. Oh my god, what do we have here, little brother? He stomped Damien's side and kicked him across the room. Thank you for calling me, darling. I wandered behind him and clutched the bottom of his blazer. He was trying to save me. I mumbled into Kane's back. Looks like you failed again. How foolish of you to walk into my domain without. I could hear a gas can going off. Oh, maybe there's a fight between Cain and his brother. Oh no, let's see. It rolled into the room and a shadow darted across the room to Damien. The figure picked Damien under the good side. What is this? Oh, he's coming for the rescue. A young man picked up Damien, who was breathing hard. Fucking Christ, Damien, are you okay? He asked in a hushed tone. He must have been a part of the same order as Damien. Damien nodded slowly and looked at Cain. This isn't over. He narrowed his eyes. Do you even realize what you've just done? His voice dripped with calm animosity towards me as he backed up. You are not getting away, Cain said as he moved forward, but Damien and Dee disappeared in a cloud of black mist. Cain sighed and shook his head. He flew the smoke away with his wings. He'll be back. He picked up Damien's arm and tossed it away like garbage and looked at me. You did well calling me as you did. Oh, thank you. I'm starting to like you more. I didn't like you at first, Cain, but right now? Yeah, you're pretty attractive now. But not really, not like Ren and Lawrence are, but damn. Cain said as he reached over and touched my hair. You can call me anytime. You can call it a favor. Just give me a ring, love. I reached out and he pulled me close, caressing the top of my head. Thank you, master, I said softly into his chest. I don't want to let you go, Cain said softly into the top of my head. I clutched him close to me and bit my lip. I don't want to leave you, master. Please, don't get rid of me, I begged. I knew what his original intentions were. He wanted me to die, but I have a proposition for you. Cain spoke directly into my ear and touched my hair lightly. I quivered and nodded my head that I was listening. Stay here. I'll make you a demon, and you can be my precious pet forever. How does that sound? I looked to the side and thought for a moment. Okay, I finally said as he put his hands on my hips. Good. He pushed his lips on mine. Let's go! I could feel my body getting harder. Oh, oi, 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 oi. Was he killing me? My knees started to feel weak. This wasn't a normal heat. I felt my body shifting under his hands. What are you going to become? A sex demon? Cyclops? Oni? Let's find out together, he said as he watched me shift. I could feel an aura coming off him that made me pant and go blurry-eyed. I gripped his blazer. Were those horns? He has horns? Alright. And a tail? He has a tail. Something about the sign of him like this made my heart race. He put his hand on my head, and I could feel a wave of pleasure hit me as the final stages of my transformation hit. There you go, my sweet little demon. You are mine now. Yes, master. You survived. Cain made you into a demon. Let's go. So far, my favorite ending in the Cain route. My second favorite is with Damien, but the first is probably this one. Man. Yes. Yes, please. Perfect. Now that is done. Let's see that if we got it. Endings. Cain. And Cain made you into a demon. Perfect. Now that we unlocked this particular ending, we can now there is another unlocked ending that we just unlocked, and that is this first ending that is only available if you got this fourth ending. Now let's go and see what that is about. Now, perfect. Okay, let's start a new game. Let's say my name is Dixie. Perfect. Let's skip and let's go. Wait. Let's go to Route 66 and examine I put on some black clothes and examined myself. Maybe that would help from standing out. Who knew? I walked out of my apartment and headed downtown. Once I arrived, I headed in. I looked around the pool. Wait. I looked around the pool hall and immediately felt out of place. So I will explain why I chose Route 66 instead of going to the cafe. It says that to get this first ending, you need to go first to Route 66 to obtain this ending. So I hope I didn't do anything wrong and I'm not skipping any big dialogue. I look around the pool hall and immediately felt out of place. Despite being careful, I felt myself bumping into some large man and scanty-like woman. Oh, excuse me. A small person I bumped into scoffed and zeroed in on me. Oh, you're excused. Maybe you should watch where you're going. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Pfft, see that it doesn't happen again. He looked annoyed, and I was still in his face. What are you looking at? His tone annoyed, he advanced on me. Hey, enough! A deep voice with heavy southern accent stopped us. A tall, broad-shouldered man walked over to us. The proud tone of his walk, and the way people moved of his way. He wasn't someone to be messed with in this bar. What are you shits doing? We can't have you guys fighting in here. You don't need the pigs poking their noses in our business again. Got me? The smaller man went quiet and showed me again. Farce. Farce narrowed his eyes at Vincent for a moment and gave up. Fine. You're lucky Vincent is here. I was thankful that he had stood up for me, but he seemed to be uninterested now. Thank you. You wanna thank me? He spoke in the same gruff tone that he had before and shifted his gaze back to me. You are gonna have to thank me with more than your words. I felt my voice getting coughed in my throat. Maybe you can just use your mouth. Vincent leaned over me and I stepped back. I bet you haven't even been with a real man like me. Want a taste of my snake? I didn't say anything. I could feel my face heating up. Offer stands if you really wanna thank me. He leaned away from me and crossed his arms. You look like you got something to say. You should just say what you got on your mind. Otherwise someone like me might mistake it for your gafkin. Was I staring? I wasn't even aware. But what wasn't there to stare at? He was large and imposing. People seemed to respect him here. Where did you get those scars from? They make me look cool, right? As much as I love to be handsome, pretty boy, I think this suits me better. Any more questions? Not really. So what are you doing here? I can't imagine you're here to pick up dudes. No, not really. I'm here to drink. Can you even drink? Vincent showed his shoulder into mine, walking past me. I bit my lip and looked at him. I could outdrink you. Vincent stopped in his tracks and turned to me. Yeah, he's probably taking this as a challenge. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no. He walked back over to me and slapped his palm on the wall by my head. I felt myself flinched at the sound. I slowly shifted my eyes to the dent he made into the drywall. You're fucking on. Alright, we will have a drinking contest with Vincent. That's great. I hope I am doing this thing wrong. This very thing right, not wrong. Okay. Okay, you're fucking on. I'll never even pay for the drinks. That's just the kind of guy that I am. Vincent let out a low snarl as he walked over to the bar. I examined the wall and quite quickly followed. I took a seat next to him as the bartender put out shots. Don't hurt this one, Vincent. I wouldn't do that. Vincent flicked me on the nose and grinned. I'm a heavy drinker. I hope you can keep up. I put my hand around the shot, regretting challenging him. I took the drink and gulped it down. It burned all the way down my throat. When I looked over, Vincent was gulping down his second. I picked up the next shot and felt Vincent's arm around me. He tugged me close and grinned. Feeling it yet, kiddo? I swatted him away and grinned. Not even close. I could feel myself drowning another shot, but everything was getting fuzzy. You wanna get out of here? Yeah, let's go. Man, what the fuck? Man, oh my god. Man. Okay, I'm excited for round 66 after we finish Cain. This is really interesting. I got you and on my feet and wobbled into his arms. Vincent caught me and lifted me up with ease. I knew he was talking to the bartender, but I buried my face into his shirt instead of smelling him. He smelled like sweet and alcohol, but I didn't mind the scent. It was nice. It wasn't too long before we were in his house. It all felt like a blur to me as he took off my clothes. He was so rough with me. I let out a soft moan as he growled into my chest. I couldn't focus, greedily taking whatever he had to give me. I moaned softly as I felt myself doing this. I could feel my eyes drifting shut. I groaned in my eyes and rolled over. I could feel my stomach turn upside down as my nose touched something fuzzy and warm. I slowly opened my eyes and felt a bang in my head. Ugh. I put my hand on the side of my head and felt it throbbing. What did I do last night? Oh god damn it, I really need to censor another thing. You gonna be kidding me? Man, why you're sleeping naked? Why? Had too much to drink then? Vincent's mocking tone didn't help my headache. That's right, I had a bunch of drinks with Vincent. I opened my mouth to reply to him and felt like everything was going to burst out of my throat. Vincent leaned back and started laughing as I got up to go to the bathroom. I grabbed the doorknob and pulled it open. Hold up! I could hear Vincent's voice behind me, but I couldn't focus on it. A putrid smell hit my face as I kneeled down in front of the closet. A revolting smell emanated off the skull that taped me on the knee. What the hell? I reached out for it, but I couldn't hold back my unusual nausea anymore. I threw up on the floor, coughing and gasping for some fresh air. I felt weak and delicate, but I tried to crawl away from the open closet door. Where do you think you are doing? Wait? What do you think you are doing? Going! You are going! Man, damn it, I cannot even read. My eyes shut open, remembering who I was with. I turned my head and looked at Vincent. Save it. Vincent looked like he was in no mood for anything I had to say as his foot came down on my head. My nose cracked against the putrescent skull and everything went black. Wake up. I felt a swift kick into my ribs as the air pushed off my lungs. I started to cough uncontrollably as I looked around the room. It looked like a fallout shelter. What's going on? Vincent tossed a knife up and down. His eye followed it as if he was thinking what to say next. He tossed the knife directly at my head. I tried to dodge it, but my arm hitched. Oh no. What are you gonna do with me, man? What the hell is this picture in your background? Am I in your attic? I think I'm in your attic, right? Who the hell has gray eyes? I just realized he has gray eyes. I was handcuffed to a radiator. The knife sailed past my face, cutting my cheek and bouncing off the cement near me. Look, kiddo, you saw a little too much. I couldn't just let you walk out of my house. He turned his head away from me and scoffed. Vincent walked over and picked up a knife. He lifted it up to my throat and leaned in. You see, I got a little anger issue. Some unresolved inner conflict or some hippy-dippy shit like that. He pushed the knife up against my throat, the sharp steel cutting him into my skin. Okay, what the hell is this bar? What? Is this another something like Lawrence bar or something like that? Because it seems like it to me. He pushed the knife up against my throat, the sharp steel cutting lightly into my skin. The adrenaline picked up and my heart started to pound. He pressed it deep and I could feel my blood dripping onto his blade. I thought you could help me solve that. He pulled out the blade away and licked the blood off the broad side. Alright. God damn it, I regret doing this ending. Oh god. What do you want to do with me? Vincent picked his ear and looked at it. Nothing much. I got a problem. I gonna deal with it soon. He looked at the calendar hanging on the wall. Real soon. And I thought you could help out. He took my free hand and sniffed my wrist. You're warm. I gasped as his nose touched my skin. I wanted to pull away, but he held my arm tight. You'll do just nicely. Vincent turned away from me and walked towards the table, sneering at the calendar as he passed it. He picked up something from the table before kneeling in front of me. Let's have some fun together. He walked over and scraped the bottom of my foot with the knife. Don't make me tie you down. It'll be worse. Trust me. All I have left is razor wire. Do I struggle? I don't know. Do I struggle? I guess not. Yeah, do not. Yeah, I can do not struggle. Yeah, for the secret ending, we can't struggle. We cannot struggle. Vincent walked over me and flicked the knife between his fingers. He signed and looked at my toes, playing with them individually. You got cute feet. Vincent looked up from my toes and tapped the knife on them. Uh-oh. It will be a shame if something happened to them. Vincent put the knife between my toes and pushed down. I let out a hiss between my teeth as he looked up at him. Vincent wasn't quite pushing, but I could feel how sharp the knife was. Vincent slid the knife down my foot, cutting deep into the skin. He pushed into my flesh, and I screamed, throwing my head back. Please stop! I begged as Vincent stopped cutting me. I could feel the tears running down my face. I can't have you scurrying around in here. Vincent grabbed the handcuffs and shook it. I've seen some people get out of it easy. I can't have that now. There's a lot of dangerous stuff in here. So, let me cut you up a bit more before I don't have to worry about you. My eyes shot open and looked at him. Despite the grin on his face, I could see a dead seriousness in his eye. Fuck no, I will kick you! I kicked my leg. Vincent laughed and stood up. He pulled a lighter out of his pocket. He picked up a small box and slid a cigarette out of it. He kneeled down, grabbed my other foot with his arm. Don't mind me if I do. Vincent lit the tip and took in a brief smoke. You know, any other day I might have been into your kicking me. But honestly, I really don't have a lot of patience for it right now. Vincent hovered just a moment and pushed his cigarette into my uncut foot. Yeah, I think did his anger rose a little bit? Oh no. I let out a loud scream as the hot cigarette touched my skin. He started to grind the cigarette into my skin. I started to root on my nerves, sending the pain shooting up my ankles. I clenched my teeth and felt Vincent blow the cigarette smoke into my face. You shouldn't kick me, kiddo. He took away from the cigarette, looked at the tip. Let's apologize. I bit my lip as he looked back at me. Sorry. I choked out. He put his hand on my thigh, rubbing between my legs. Oh no, don't you say... Okay, don't make me do some kinky stuff, because I'm pretty sure you will. Hey, now don't worry about it. Just don't do it again, and we'll be all good. Okay, you're not doing anything. That's good. I quickly nodded as he caressed my skin. Be good now. Vincent turned away as I let out soft sobs. He walked back to his table and started to clean up something. I could feel something clearing inside of me, and I pushed my legs together. I need to pee. My bladder was doing flips from being hurt, but my nervousness was getting the better of it now. Ah, Vincent looked over his shoulder as I let out the sound. What now? I blushed as I looked at him, rubbing my knees together. I need to pee. Vincent tilted his head to the side, then go. No one stopping you. I stared at him. I guess in a way, I knew he wouldn't let me just go to the bathroom and use the toilet. I don't want to do it right here. Vincent made a sound out of his side of his mouth. Well, I ain't untying you. Piss there or hold it. How do I say this? I like this. Yeah. I don't want you to watch. I stammered out. I wanna watch. I won't make fun of you. The blush crept over Vincent's face. I promise. I shifted my legs and he stopped me. Wait. Hold it for a few more seconds. What? Before I could even complete my thought, he dug my bottom off from around my waist. I let out a small cry as it went over my knee. They still hurt, but the pain was replaced by fear as he flicked open the knife. Oh yeah, my bad. Let me get these off too. He grabbed the hem of my underwear and tore through the fabric. Vincent, I squeaked out as he tossed away the glove. I just wanna get a front row look. It's cute. I tried to clamp my legs together, but he pushed them apart. I don't do it, Vincent growled out between his teeth. He wasn't asking nicely anymore. I closed my eyes as I felt my bladder release. Vincent let out an excited sound as I emptied myself onto the floor. Vincent scooted in, not seeming to notice it was getting on the knees of his pants. He pressed his cock up against my crotch as I squirmed. I'm fucking hard. I let out a gasp as he pressed up against me. No! Vincent slammed me into the radiator, and I gasped. Not really giving you a choice now. He unbuckled his pants and rubbed his neck on me. Please, stop! He didn't listen as he pushed his way inside of me. I let out a loud scream, feeling my muscles tighten around me, around the hard snake inside of me. Fuck, you're tight. Tighter than you were last night. Vincent grabbed my hair and pushed my head back into the radiator. I let out a gasp as he thrust it into me. He was right. It hurt so much more than before. I gritted my teeth. I just wanted him to stop. I couldn't feel the bile turning in my stomach as I leaned my head back. Stop. God damn it! Vincent grinned and pushed his forearm into my throat. I'll stop when I fucking feel like it. He leaned in, licked the sweat off, but I wanted to hurt. You look so much cuter when you cry. I broke. I started to feel The tears fell down my cheeks as he slammed me hard. I could feel him moan and come inside me as he dropped my hips on the ground. I looked up at Vincent as he looked at the mess on himself than me. I better clean this shit up. Vincent grabbed the towel above me and whipped me down, tossing the towel upside. Why? Vincent flicked my forehead. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. He whipped up the cement out from under me. He tossed a blanket on my head. Go to sleep, Brad. He walked off and shut the door behind him. I curled up underneath the blanket, feeling warm. I closed my eyes. I felt grateful for the warm cloth around me. I picked up my head. I couldn't sleep. How could someone sleep in this situation? I opened my eyes slowly. I saw Yang and handcuffed. Come on. Let's go to sleep. I really shouldn't take my chances. I wasn't sure if Vincent would be coming back anytime soon, and I didn't want to press my luck. I hung my head down and I tried my best to go back to sleep. The fallout shelter produced no sound. I fell into uncomfortable sleep. Vincent walked in and looked down at me. Were you good all night long? He kneeled down and uncuffed me. Kinda boring, but I ain't gonna judge. I wouldn't break out of here with someone like me watching. I heard a loud banging on the door. Vincent pulled his attention away from me and looked over with the frown. What is it now? He was moved away from me and opened the door to let whoever it was in. It was that guy from the bar. What do you want? I want to talk to you about them. Vincent I moved from me to Fars. What about them? Let me fight them. What the fuck? No? If they are too weak to beat me, then they won't survive your change. Then they will not survive your change. You know what? You played with them too much. You've gone a few full moons without killing someone before going to berserk. What? Before going berserk? Why do you care? I want to take care of you. I don't. Fine. Fuck it. Vincent showed past Fars and held out the knife for me. You're gonna need this. I will take the knife. With honor, man. I took the knife from Vincent and looked at the sharp. Okay, let's save this. We didn't save the whole time. Are you freaking kidding me? Let's save. This is just too much. I took the knife from Vincent and looked at the sharp blade. I looked at him. I wasn't sure what I could do right now. I held the knife. I can either defend myself from Fars or attack Vincent. I'm attacking Vincent. Yeah, I'm definitely attacking Vincent. Okay. I'll attack Vincent. I got up and gripped the knife. I had to try. I got up and charged at him from the right side. Oh! He was blind in the eye. I hoped I could use it to my advantage. Now, hear me out. This is the time where this will change. This is the ending that I wanted, and I see it was done perfectly. Because if you noticed, here at the rage bar of Vincent is a little feather, a black feather from Cain's wings. From Cain's wings that we can call upon. And this is one of the other secret endings. I close my eyes. Wait. What? No. Let's save this again. Let's fix this. I closed my eyes. What could I do? I needed someone. Cain, help me. Cain, help me. Let's go. I clutch my hand tightly around and a feather I was sure I didn't have before. What did you say? I heard Vincent's voice call out roughly to me. I opened my eyes and looked up. Large black wings. Yes, man! Vincent is here! Cain is here, not Vincent. Always getting yourself into trouble, hmm? Cain turned towards me, his glowing eyes looking into mine. He snapped his fingers and pointed at Farce in the room. Take care of that, will you? Fuck you! Well, I will take it out, little boy. With no problem. I'm a demon after all in this episode with Cain. I can beat out some mortals. The person called as I tackled him to the ground. Get off me, bitch! He screamed as he punched me in the face. I grabbed the knife from his other hand and plunged it into his chest. We killed all Farce! Yes, go! One down! I let out a loud cry as I felt someone grab my hair and toss me at Cain. I could feel Cain's hands on my torso catching me mid-air. It was quiet. I could hear the other person coughing. And Vincent's low voice. He said something to them. It was too soft. I couldn't hear it myself. He held Farce close, and I knew he was dead. I killed him! I killed Farce! I killed Farce! Oh my god! It was too quiet. Get up, beast. It's your turn. Cain said, his tone bored and flat. Oh goddamn! Vincent's rage is filled up. Vincent got up and let out a loud cry. Vincent's pain howled vibrated off the walls. Cain seemed uninterested in the display as Vincent turned on his wheel. He charged straight at him. I am going to rip your goddamn head off. Cain pushed me aside, pulled out a long silver sword. This will suffice for you, Cain said as he pushed into Vincent's chest. Oh goddamn! Oh, he dead! He dead, man! He dead! He is dead! Oh my god! Look, he killed him! He killed him! What the fuck? He really killed him off! Vincent gnashed his teeth at Cain. Cain pushed the sword in further, causing Vincent to cough blood. He looked up at Cain. Haven't you learned? Cain's words were cut short by Vincent, spitting his own blood into Kane's open mouth. Kane let the sword go. Vincent's weak laughter filled the room as he stumbled backwards, kneeling down near Far's body again. Say hi to my dad for me. Vincent laid down next to the other body. Kane touched the blood around his mouth and looked at it, narrowing his eyes. You can stay out of trouble, can you? Kane put his hand on my shoulder. It felt like a torrent of darkness as I appeared back in my own apartment. Oh, thank you. No need for thanks. Kane backed up. I looked around nervously. Something didn't feel right. The walls were shifting inwards. I put my hand on one of the walls. You owe me now. Your soul will do. He kicked my knees out from under me. I scrambled desperately to get up, but I couldn't feel the ceiling above my head. Everything was closing in, and I kneeled down, putting my forehead on the floor. Know your place. Kane's words rumbled in my small box. I couldn't move. You survived. Kane saved you? What the hell? Did he took my soul? Like he wanted to protect my soul from everything. So to protect me, he put me into some kind of moraline, or something like that, to some kind of prison to protect me. Kane saved you? Well, if I go here and do endings, and nothing to... Yeah, you didn't look both ways. You killed Vincent. Okay, I see, I got something even in the Vincent thingy, but I see that also I got Kane saved you. But alright. The stars means I survived. That means he let me live. What the hell? Man, I'm starting to like Kane. Not as much as Ren and Lawrence, but it's a start. He in this episode Kane beaten Cain and Dee. Then he came to save me, ordered me to kill Fars. I killed Fars and he killed Vincent. Damn, Kane is really powerful. And then he just put my soul to protect me. Alright. This is interesting. Now we a little bit know at least what will happen in round 66. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching this episode. This was really interesting episode, and see you in the next episode. Goodbye.